You feel trapped, scared, angry, alone, tired, helpless, hopeless, confused, frustrated, constantly wondering, where is God in all of this? But the truth is, He was with me every step of the way.
Rosalind. This was a really nice film. The filmmakers paid attention to detail. Their cinematography was beautiful. Their sound was really nice. They hired actors who all did a fantastic job. Everybody was very organic. It was believable. The story for this was written so well. And it was executed really, really well. What the filmmakers did with the music on the underscore, absolutely perfect. It elevated the emotion of the piece without being distracting. And I love that, where kind of everything comes together. The story was really touching. It was really emotional. And I'm just glad that I got a chance to see this film. It was really good.
Rosalind, wow. Okay, first of all, this film is a little too long for the short format, but you don't really feel that it's over 30 minutes because the story is so engaging that you just get lost in it. There are plenty of things to like about this film. The first of which is that the performances are very realistic, very convincing. The drama itself is very well written. It's very, again, it's very realistic. People who has gone through this sort of experiences of taking care of someone who is sick or going through some sort of illness can understand what Rosalind's girlfriend was going through, and it's heartbreaking. You feel the emotions Rosalind's girlfriend is going through, and you understand Rosalind's point of view too, because she's feeling obviously terrible, and you understand why she's so angry. But then the film makes a bold movement in which this other woman, the woman from the hospital, comes to their house and looks after Rosalind, giving her girlfriend some time to be, away, to relax, to recover her energy. And it's through tough love that Rosalind understands what she's doing, that she's not the only one suffering, and that she still has the strength to do things on her own. And even though that's very difficult to watch, it's very beautiful. I think this film made me very emotional. It's a very powerful, heartfelt experience. The ending is completely heartbreaking, as it was expected. Yes, it's an amazing piece. A very, very moving drama. It's very well done in every aspect of the filmmaking, the cinematography, the editing, the sound, and again the direction, the writing, and the performances are top notch. Great project, great film. Congratulations on creating such a moving piece.
This film was quite sad, but I did like that it was on the different perspective. Normally films about cancer are all focused on the patient, whereas this was focused on both women. It was focused on the cancer patient and her caretaker. And it showed the strain on both of them. A lot of the films about cancer very rarely do that. They only show the cancer patient. They don't show the strain that the family's under, the caretaker, and how they just might need a break sometimes. we don't really think about that because we're hardly ever shown that. And this film did that unique perspective where they did show both sides, where it's not easy. It's not easy for anyone. And then the nurse, while she was tough, it did get the woman back on her feet a little bit, got Rosalind back up. But that's a film that's very memorable because it showed both perspectives of cancer instead of just this one person, the cancer person and patient, where the whole world just revolves around her. And this one did. It very much does when someone has cancer, but to show the other side makes this film quite memorable.
Rosalind is the story about someone who has a terminal illness, and there is this sense of longevity that comes with this. This isn't something that just happens overnight. This is almost a decade-long journey. And for this couple, you see these moments of being taken for granted and also taking things for granted. Those small moments and things, challenges you face, those things that make your relationship stronger. Here the story is about death, but it's also about not giving up even if you have a little bit of time left. You see this person go through such a strenuous journey. You get to see them when they're healthy and when they're not so much so. And it's quite tragic to watch and see this person's body break down. I mean, I think the makeup team did a really good job at making this person go from 100 to slowly being broken down and debilitated in the end. This is a story about love. This is a story about coming to terms with death and being thoughtful and genuine to those who surround you and help you and come together. I mean, death doesn't have to be a lonely place. If you know your timeline, you can make the most of it, is I think what this filmmaker is trying to get across, and to have an appreciation for those who are, taking their time to breathe with you.